Kaylee and I wanted to go to a French wine bar / restaurant in Chinatown called Oreo we hadn't been to in a while. We had done a couple date nights there. We took the metro. I think the metro's kind of nice, honestly.
Now arriving, Union Station in downtown LA.
Look at all the traffic you get to skip for $1.75. As long as the train shows up, which a lot of the times it doesn't. I've used a lot of metros around the world. This is a god-awful metro, but we still took it because, you know, you got to support local metros, I think. I think that's important. I didn't pay for our fare. The machines don't work half the time. Please don't arrest me. Yeah, go hang out with big man. Go take a photo with big man. He's just out here, spread out. Got his f***ing dogs out. Got his whole shit. High as hell.
I got the shot.
She got the shot. We can move. We can eat. I'm so hungry. Guess what? We got there, and it was closed. All right. Well, what do we want to eat? What can we eat now? What the heck? What are the odds of that? We made another pilgrimage to the happiest place on earth for the Orioles versus the Angels game. It was a parking lot. I just wanted to show off my car. Really, it was a parking lot. Anaheim to me is just a connection of hotels and parking lots together and a highway through it. But I've never been to this stadium, so I was excited to see what it was all about. I read a Reddit thread about what you should eat when you get here, and the top comment was helmet nachos. So we walk in, I see the helmet nachos stand, I walk over. Please explain to me how any of you are eating $22 $23 helmet nachos. Do these look like $23 chips to you? I did not purchase those. This is like the 4th oldest stadium apparently in the major leagues, and I'm gonna be honest, it looks like it. I mean, these stairs suck. They're like the awkward 2-steppers with a big step down. It's cracked. It's hot as hell. It's 100 degrees outside. It's in the sun. They got weird ass sponsors. Why do you have a probiotic yogurt as a main title sponsor out here? I don't know. Whoa, a waterfall, wow. They had so many things that you could just spend money on in here, and they were set up in weird places, like a gacha wall next to a bunch of Pac-Man machines. And then I realized they had Bandai Namco as a sponsor, so that's cool. $15.50 for a pepperoni pizza that looks like this? Hell no. But I mean, I did pay for it. Literally, like I ate half of this, and it was windy, so at least we had that going. You know, it was like an oven blowing air at you. But other than that, we got kind of lucky because our seats were the first row of shade, like literally in front of us and all the way down to the field. Hot, scorching, miserable. Us, relaxed, a little hot, still pretty scorching. This guy is the only reason why I have any sort of joy watching this baseball team. Gunnar Henderson is the biggest and best and most handsome player on the team. And this is the reason I don't like watching the team, because the guy on the right is the ugliest, not handsome shit. Yo, they got a mom playing second base? What's she doing out there? It was Mother's Day, and Mike Trout didn't play, so that sucked. That's so unnecessary. Let's go, Gunner. Let's go, Gunner. Ooh. Solid single. Double? Let's go. Nice hit, bud. I don't know him like that. He ain't my bud.
Yeah, you don't even know him.
That's my boy. When I was little, we would go to the Devil Rays games and watch the worst Orioles team you ever saw play the worst team in baseball for like $6. And it was a core memory of mine. So paying like $60 to watch the 4th worst team in baseball play the 5th worst team in baseball was a really great experience, honestly. He gets demoted. That was a routine flyout. Hits it. He loses it in the sun. Drops back there. Gets him a triple. Scores the run. God bless.
Are you serious?
That's the whole point of the peanuts. You eat them and you just throw them on the ground.
That's why you get them. That's what you do. That's just life.
I actually get so unreasonably excited to eat peanuts at a baseball game. Like, this probably makes the baseball game 20% more enjoyable, and about halfway through I realized I was losing the nut race to this old dude who started before the game, which should be illegal. You gotta wait till the first pitch is thrown before you start sucking nuts. So we decided to walk around a little bit more. Once again, just expressing my distaste for the awkwardness of these shitty stairs. But a great thing about baseball is you can just like walk and watch the game from other places in the stadium, and it's not a big deal. Like, it's like the trains of travel. Does that make sense? I don't know, but it's great to be able to just get up and move around.
Man, I could see it from here, Blue. That was not on the plate.
We had something crazy kind of happen, all right? An usher came up to me and told me to stop filming the game. And I looked at him and I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, we can't have you, you know, filming the whole game. And I looked at my camcorder, which has 30 minutes of film capacity and a battery life of like 5. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, and he's like, well, you just, you know, the MLB and stuff, you can't just be out here filming at bats and stuff. You can't just be doing all that. You can't just be doing a balk. And I'm like, for real? Like, do you go up to people with their iPhone zoomed in 4K and you're like, you can't be recording an at-bat? And he's like, no, you know, it's not an Orioles fan thing. I would do this to anybody. And I was like, okay. So I kept filming.
Oh, nice little... Oh.
You should see the toast.
I couldn't.
Yes. Yes. Oh my God, a squeeze. Oh, small ball, baby. Holy head. Woo!
Best part about baseball is when people leave, you know, like, you can just go sit in their seats, especially when they're worse than the seats you came from. So just get a different perspective, you know? And it lets you see the field better. It lets you see stuff like, look at the grass. The grass has these marks because these guys stand on it. You never notice that from the TV. Maybe you do. I don't know. I had a good time at the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim Stadium. It took the same amount of time and effort to get here 35 miles away than it did to go to Dodger Stadium when it's in the same damn city. Like, it's crazy. Plus, the tickets were 1/5 the price. Because who the hell wants to watch bad baseball in the sun? Me!